Ticker Tucker with the Strat Time report. So let's take a look. What do we got going here, SPY? So SPY, remember we had some bad ticks last week. So here, once again, here, if you go to the upper left, right, yesterday, Friday was a two down, took out those lows, then boom, here was your reversal, the 2-2 reversal. Now we gap up and kind of doing nothing. As you can see, this 15er just going sideways, not giving it up, but still continuing to come up in here and taking out last week's highs. Remember, there was a bad tick in here. So if you go to QQQ here, still got some room on this to try and take out. It's still an inside week, so we still want to see if we can take that out. But right now, remember this, it's a two down reversal in the upper left here, and now continuation. So we want to see, how much of that stuff continues. And on Tuesday, so after the close today, do the Strat Attack show, and you want to come into that because I would talk a lot about the weeklies and the monthlies and the things that are working, just like I do today, but I have a little more time to go through it. So if we talk about Tesla. So what did I talk about yesterday in Tesla? All right, a couple things, right? What do we look for? This is a slight lower low, right? So we're looking here to break this for the reversal over 382.50, right? Which you did. Then the magnitude to take this out, 398.99. Did we talk about that? We did, because if it does, then you go to your upper middle, and then here, your outside week pokes down, reversal back into an old outside week. So until that changes, this week above 398.99, right? Trading 443 right now, and on our way to try and take this out unless you get a reversal against you, which you do not have. So Tesla's still good, but like a lot of things stalling out here in this quiet market. I want to see if these futures can give us a definitive move. If we go to Netflix, and Netflix talked about the weakness yesterday, right? Here, takes out the lows, that's a two down. Now, however, this is why you watch when things occurs matters, right? So you come in on Tuesday, you open here and start going back up. There's your 2-2 reversal here. Two down, two up, here. Over 488.99, trading 494 as I speak. And the important part about that is it changes the direction of the week, right? Because it started off down, and then once you reclaim the opening of 480.62, now you're green on the week and potential outside week back to the upside. So you'll see us being able to go back and forth on a lot of things. ALGN, here's where you get your nice combination. You look in the lower middle, you're going to see this inside month to the upside, right? I've talked about that, and that's above 316.28. It's trading 338, all right, not bad. And then you can wait for the corrective activity on the daily upper left. The down, the inside, boom, and off she goes today above here. 326.59, trading 338.60. Not bad there either. Another thing we like to do is look for some of these groups, subgroups, towers. Coming in just a little bit. We'll get that 60 for you. Hold on. There you go. Now an inside 60 for American Tower, because you can see here on lower middle, up, take out the lows, coming back, trying to come back through on the monthly here, all right? And you look on the weekly, pokes up, lower low, boom, coming right back through there. And the good thing about this kind of stuff is American Tower, to watch CCI with it here, to a lesser extent, we'll see, and SBAC Tower, to see if these guys are all going to really go at the same time. You see SBAC holding a little better up into here and trying to take out last month's highs here, inside month to the upside. We'll see if there's any more there. These futures just drying up into nothing, and partially we can expect that because we've got Chairman Powell coming with the Fed tomorrow, going to speak. So a lot of these banks getting hit in front of that with Citicorp, but I'll get to that in a second. You got Roku, and Roku here, we're looking for a combination, right? So here, the lower middle, you can see it gaps up here, then goes inside, and then to the upside, right? And what that does is that reconfirms the upper left, the inside day to the upside, which now we can try and see if we can go after this. This will give it some more oomph. If you can get through here, right there, the inside week is going to be 170.44. For looking for a little more oomph, if we can get through that. If we go to SQ, And SQ, here, once again, we got here. The outside bar on the weekly upper middle, inside, 312. That's Chicago right there above 148.54. Trading 156.18. Not bad, right? So you can see it coming back through previous range on the daily. That's what we like to see. All right, now you're going to see if we can get an inside 60 with a lot of these things drying up. Broader average style. If we go to Whirlpool, you can just see here on the weekly, pokes down, right? And then comes back through the previous range. 2-2 reversal here. 175.27, trading 179.78, coming back through a previous range. So you can see them coming through here. We're going to see if we can take them this daily all through here. Would be nice. You might get inside 60 like so. And it changes the month back green. Still an inside month, but now it's green. So now you can get full time frame continuity to the upside, all green stuff. If we go to Corvo, the LGN goes to the highs as I speak. And Corvo, here once again, you'll see this outside week here in the upper middle. You take that slight lower low, boom, right here is your reversal on the weekly above 126.45. Trading 130, not bad. And you can see that it didn't gap through that, right? That's important because we want to travel through there to trigger stops, right? So that's the advantage of non-gappages. Other gappers, you can do it. You just have to be a little more savvy with your entries. If we go to SWKS, and SWKS just coming up once again with the semis, the outside weeks, and this is what we've been looking for to get back in these outside weeks, right? Then you poke down, then boom, right here for the rest of the week over 140.64, 142.33, not bad. We'll take that. Still plenty of week left. If you go to Zilla, and Zilla having a nice day here, and that just, when you see here in the upper middle, once again, this thing's almost going to hit magnitude. Inside week, here, after the outside week. Outside, inside, boom. Now we're going to go take this baby out here. 92.81, so we're almost there. We'll see if we can get that going here. Stalling out a little bit on the 60, but we'll see how that lines up again. JNCE. And JNCE, nice continuation here, and you can see this, the inside week, right there in the upper middle, and boom, off she goes. A little fast, so we'll see. It's an inside 60 right now in the lower left, but we'll see if that sets up again. Let's see, right one down here. And let's SGMS. SGMS had a nice gap up, right, and tried to back off a little bit. So the question is, we're going to show back up this morning. Sure was, right here. Inside 60 and back through previous range to open the day, right? And the good thing about that is if you look at this monthly, this is what you're going to see over here. They're going to stop them out. They're going to go inside month. They're going to go inside month. They're not going to make any lower lows, and you're going to come after this stuff for your broadening formation, like so. Here. Still good. We'll see if that sets up for you again. Maybe you get yourself an inside 60. We've got NVTA. And NVTA. And once again, here you can go upper middle. The outside, inside week. Doesn't gap and comes through here. 34.98, trading 37.91, makes the magnitude. You can see this. See this lower low here and this higher high here. There's your broadening formation. All right. If we go to NVCR from yesterday, still going. Right? And this is why we like them nice long red and green bars. Right? They tend to get greener and redder. So here, nice month goes into the highs. So we got some exhaustion risk. Weekly outside week, and what that means, they're willing to pay down and pay up and sell down twice. You can see that this is a 3-3 outside. Boom. So that means they're aggressive on both sides. I'm going to buy up. I'm going to sell down. I'm going to sell down. I'm going to buy up. And the winners still expanding here, 3-2 on the week, going into the highs after yesterday's inside day here to the upside continuation. If we go to some of the bios, ARCT. And ARCT here, you can see this inside week to the upside. That's what we look for. And that's above 41.40, trading 44.14 so far, not bad. ALNY, still inside week and up in the BIOS. Here, not doing too much today, but not backing off much either here. So you can see this back up. And remember, it did what it was supposed to do. It took these lows out down here, and now back through the broadening formation. That's what we like above 125.17, trading 132. There's $7 right there. If we go to ARNA, ARNA. ARNA doing the same thing. You can see here, triangle out down here in the 60, inside, off to the races, right? And so another good thing is if you go to the 30, you're going to see this. Right here, you're inside 30. Right there. Right, and off she goes, and that's also inside weak to the upside, and that's over 66.31, trading 68.91, so not bad work for days and a half. We did have the Beyond the Meats coming up here a little bit, and I just saw that heating up, see what that's doing. And so once again, you can see here, I believe this one outside here. Yes, and so the thing about the outside bars, once they do it, just like you saw on NVCR, they might do it again, which means they can keep Corvo going to the highs as I speak. What that means is if they're willing to pay up and sell down, they might do it again and be even more aggressive, which is what you're seeing here. So opens, right, went up and goes down. Here you see all this, boom, outside bar there. Tried to fail, and now coming back through all that stuff. So we'll see if this sets up again on the 30 right here. Just had a nice little push right here. We'll see. Now it's trying to resolve this month to the upside. We'll see. If we go to some downside, NVIDIA does this. And NVIDIA gives us that opening reversal where it gaps up and comes back in again. It's like not totally getting killed, but you can see a little bit of a different story. When they gap them up, then you can see if they hold. Right here, it reverses back down. We'll see. It's kind of consolidating now. We'll see. Now, Clorox. On a day like today, one of the things you look for if you're going to the short side is anybody taking out yesterday's lows. And the reason you want to do that is because anybody who's long this got what they wanted. The market gapped up. But you start tanking out here, here's your 2-2 reversal on Clorox, which did not gap, right? And so you can hit that below 213.50, trading 210.13, not bad there either. If we go to BDX, and BDX, also here, back to previous range on the daily. You see this? Right there. Two up, and then boom, takes them all out in one shot. Right, and that was nice. You get that 60. Just took them all out in one shot, all through there. Now it's trying to recover a little bit. But at the time, you can see all time frames were red. Monthly, weekly, daily, time frame continuity, the downside with your signal to hit them down there. We've also got NNOX. And NNOX. You can see how volatile this has been. It's extremely of the month, but anything that's going to move this much, you can still play when you're countering some things. See right here on the opening, gaps up a little bit, boom, going outside bar. As soon as it goes red or it comes back through this range, you know this thing's going outside of this thing, right? And the hopes are it gets even better. So right now it's starting to firm up a little bit. In the Dow Jones, we got triple M here, and right when it started to fail in here, you'll see this. The inside 60, the outside bar, inside bar, and when it takes this, because we've already gapped up and coming through and we know outside bars exist, it's going to take that out, right? We know that. So right there is when it did it. We'll see if there's anything more to it. Right now, Q's popping, trying to go pop towards the highs. Cat Tractor here, also having some problems here, and you can see this on the daily reversal. The two high, slight higher high, and then taking this out. Boom, right? And that also keeps the weekly red. Right, and then you have your inside 60 here. If we go to, CCL and RCL in the pandemics getting hit. CCL's going to issue $1 billion more stock. Roku going to the highs as I speak. Also, the Citicorp, all sorts of problems here, and you got an inside 60 down here right now, and that's you got Powell coming out tomorrow, and Northern Trust. How's that thing doing? Still staying down near the lows, and you can see. There's a similar theme in everything that I show you, and you can look at this right here. The two up, stop them out, and then boom, right here. Did not gap, right? And it takes out these daily lows here below 80.24. Trading 78.86, not bad. So we'll see. It could dry. It's drying up here a little bit, but the Qs are trying to go towards the highs. There are certain pockets of strength, like I just showed you, and we still have those signals to the upside. Still waiting on a lot of weeklies, but I'm going to discuss that in the Strat Attack show tonight, so please join me right here. on the Smith and the Black channel for that. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith and Black channel with the Sad Time Report.